Most of my clients, before they came to me, lost a lot of money because they had very carelessly set up their campaigns and ad group structure. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step method which I follow in order to profitably set up your campaigns and ad groups. In this video, I'm going to talk about why structuring is important. This is especially important for businesses with multiple products and services, and each product or service have different variations of the same service. So, initially, I'll be talking about why structuring is important. Then I'll talk about how a structure looks like. Then what is the internal psychological aspect in choosing a campaign in ad group. Then I'm going to give you three practical examples which I follow to everyday life. Now I'll tell you why structuring is very important for your business. Suppose you have service A and service B, and service A is targeting customer A and service B is targeting customer B. In this case, suppose if we create a single Google Ads campaign that promotes both service A and service B in a single campaign, you end up showing ads of both service A and service B to both the customers. Right. So when customer A comes and sees and search for your product and he sees, since that campaign has been triggered, right? He is searching for keywords related to service A, and that campaign is being triggered, but the headlines of service B also get shown. So he'll get confused, right? Also, when he comes to which landing page will he come? He has to go to the landing page of service A, but instead he goes to a landing page where both service A and service B is shown because you have only one campaign and one landing page. Right. So in this case, when customer A is looking at both services, the service B, which he doesn't want, is a noise to him. Right. For him, it's like, why am I seeing this? I'm looking for service A. Why am I serving C, service B? So in that situation, what happens is the customer gets irritated, and most people don't have such a good attention span these days, and he will just go. So the conversion rate of your whole Google Ads account decreases drastically, and you will be losing a lot of money. Ideally, you must have two different campaigns in order to find your ideal customer. So campaign with service A will be targeting customer A. Campaign with service B will be targeting customer B. So that's how you connect with your ideal customer. Okay, and second reason, you will be able to safeguard your hard-earned money because people are not jumping out of your landing page. They find your ad very relevant, they find the landing page very relevant, so they will come, they will click, and they will consider your product instead of just going away from you. Third reason is you will be able to see your impact. That is, you will be able to track your products and services. Suppose service A might be selling best in UAE, right? Service B might be selling best in India. Or in within UAE itself, service A will be selling best in Abu Dhabi, while service B will be selling best in Dubai maybe. Right. So what happens is, since you have separated the campaigns, you will be able to track them differently. Also, you will be able to optimize them differently. Different campaigns will be performing better for different keywords. Okay, so campaign A will be performing for keyword 1 2, and campaign B will be performing well for others. So you can optimize based on keywords, you can optimize based on location, you can optimize based on the target audience also. So these three reasons are the main reasons why I say, please learn how to set up proper campaign and ad group structuring in order to efficiently use your Google Ads account. Now, this is how a Google Ads account looks like, right? So, in every Google Ads account, we have multiple campaigns, and under each campaign, there are multiple ad groups, and under each ad group, there are keywords and ads, right? So, if you have two different services, you should have campaign 1 and campaign 2. And suppose if your one service has two different what you call types or variations. Suppose a single service is targeting females and male separately, you can have different ad groups. Now, what is the science behind finding an ad group? Each ad group has a group of keywords. Suppose if your service is male based, you can have all the keywords that are related to male grouped under this ad group. Okay, and those keywords will be triggered only when a male based keyword for that service is being searched. Otherwise, it will never be triggered. Okay, and whenever somebody triggers that ad group, only a male based ad will be shown. And here, if the here this, suppose if this ad group is a female based of the same service, only female based keywords of that particular product will be provided here. And only when somebody searches for a female based keyword of that particular service, this ad group will be triggered. So in that case, that person will be shown ads that are female based, targeting a female audience, right? So this is how you structure a Google Ads account. Now this is a very basic. This is campaign two for a different service. Suppose if you are providing online tuitions, for example, and here you're targeting students of ICSE syllabus, okay, and here you can target students of a different syllabus, probably CPSE syllabus, right, or international business syllabus, right? So the product is same, right? It's online tuition, but since it is of different syllabus, you can have different ad groups, and each ad group will be provided respective keywords. For example, here we will provide keywords based on ICSE, ICSE class 5 tuition, ICSE class 10 tuition, and the ads will be ICSE class. We provide ICSE class 10 tuitions, best class, individual classes, like that. Here it will be like a CBSE for CBSE, right? So the keywords will be CBSE home tuition, CBSE home tutor online. That is how we will be, providing the keywords, and people with such searches will trigger this ad, and they will be shown CBSE online tuitions for your child, CBSE online tuitions for 10th grade. Never ever will an ICSE ad will be shown when a CBSE keyword is being triggered, right? So now this is the science behind structuring a group. So next we are going to talk about how to choose campaign and ad groups. Okay, in order to choose a campaign ad group, first you should know your ideal customer. What does your customer want? And you have to make sure that you provide no other deviation to that particular person. So if a person is searching for product A, you have to have keywords related to that product, and you must have a landing page dedicated to that product. So it's basically like one product, one set of keywords, one type of person, and one type of landing page. This has to come in an order. Nothing should be, intermixed and intertwined, so that your customers should not get confused. So this is the main idea, and I am going to explain this in detail through some examples. Okay, before that, I have one thing to add. I know that you're enjoying my videos, but if you want any help, please come to my channel, and if you click here, you can contact. I provide Google Ads agency services through my website. Then if you want to contact me on WhatsApp, you can use this link. And suppose if you want a one-on-one consultation where you want to discuss your particular service, your particular business, you can connect me through this link. Okay, also I'm providing audit for your. If you have any problem, I can help you and I can fix it for you. So in our first example, we are going to look at how I have created a campaign structure for a cleaning and repair service. So this is the website Archifix.in. Here we have services for chimney, dishwasher, microwave, and hob service. Okay, so this is a particular service-based company which is located in Chennai, and so we have like three different products. So usually people, they tend to create a single campaign and dump all the keywords related to all the products in a single campaign. So instead, we're going to do it differently. I'll show you how it's done. So this is a campaign, and I'm sorry, this is the account. And so as you can see, I have separated it into three different campaigns. Like one is for dishwasher service, one is for chimney service, and one is for hob service. And if I go inside each campaign, you will have an ad group, and each ad group contains the keywords relevant to only that particular ad group. See, suppose if we go to hob service, you have keywords relevant only to hob service, right? Right? But under hob service, there's something different here. Okay, I'll show you again. Hmm? So the client had requested under hob service, uh, we have a hob repair service as well as hob cleaning service. So I have created two different ad groups because fundamentally the product is same, but the service is a little bit different. So the headline that should be shown for hob repair should not be shown for hob cleaning service. So I go inside
you can see you will find keywords related to hop repair service. Okay, if I go to the other ad group, it is hop cleaning service. As you can see keywords related to hop cleaning Chennai, hop cleaning service, hop cleaning services near me, etc. like that. So let's go back to the website. So let's check. See, if you go here, Chimney Service Center. This is a product. Under this product comes three different services: installation, cleaning, repair service. But the client had requested that we don't need all the three services under a single Chimney Service Center. Instead, they wanted only. Let me see. They wanted repair and cleaning only. They did not want installation services. So I've created ad group separately for chimney repair and chimney cleaning service. Under which, if you go inside, you can see that there are only keywords related to chimney repair services. So chimney repair near me, like that. Okay. If I go to the campaign chimney cleaning, you can see there are keywords related to cleaning services only, right? So this is how we have a control of the campaign. This is how we structure the campaign. Okay, for different type of products and businesses, we have different type of campaign structure. So we have to use our common sense to properly identify the profitable um, structuring, right? So why did I do this? Is the next question. So there are two reasons. If I go here, suppose in the future, if the client wants to stop chimney cleaning service and they want to focus primarily on repair services, I could just come here and click on pause, right? Okay. But otherwise, if there was only a single ad group, and if I had both chimney repair related keywords and chimney cleaning related keywords in a single ad group, then I would have to go inside the ad group and I would have to handpick the exact number of, exact what you call cleaning related keywords, and then I have to, like pause it. So it's difficult from my part. Okay. So the next benefit of having separate ad groups within a single service is that the ads. So chimney repair, if I go to the ads, you can see for chimney repair, I have a special ad. Okay, if you can see here, the ads are related to chimney repair services only. So they have that keywords, that headlines only, right? So, but if I go to the cleaning services ad group, I have a different ad which is focusing only on, see, order, smoke free, like, I have headlines related to only the cleaning service. So my clients, I'm sorry, not the clients, the target audience, they don't get confused between repair and cleaning services, because if we have both the keywords related to cleaning service and repair service in a single ad group, then you have to have a single ad, and both the ad will have both the repair related headlines as well as cleaning related headlines. And then a person who's searching for repair will have to see a cleaning related headline, and that will deviate them from what they are looking for, and they might not click on an ad. So if you have this type of ad group structure, for sure you will have a better click-through rate, which will lead to a better conversion rate,